When you think of Venice, you probably picture gondolas, winding canals, and stunning basilicas around every corner. But there's so much more to the city than the postcards. Coming back to Venice, I wanted to experience a lot of things I didn't get to do the last time I was here. We stayed in one of the beautiful hotels right by the canal, wandered through the narrow streets, visited some amazing basilicas, went up the Campanille to see the amazing views of the city, and of course tried some Italian food from pizzas to pastas and a gelato or two. We only have 24 hours here, so let's make the most of it. We started our trip coming from Ljubljana. I found this shuttle that makes our trip to Venice a lot easier than trying to figure out a way to take the train or the bus. And since Venice doesn't allow cars into the city, we got dropped off by the nearest stop and had to walk all the way to our hotel with our luggages. So take this as a warning and just be prepared. But after walking what felt like forever, we finally made it to our hotel. Coming back to Venice after almost 8 years, I wanted to stay within Venice where everything is walking distance. I found Papadopoli Hotel Venezia, which is part of the M Gallery collection. It is a 4-star boutique hotel along the Tolentini Canal and nestled inside the lush Papadopoli Gardens. Here's a quick room tour. We booked the superior double room where you can either have one king-size bed or split into 2 beds. While checking in, the staff gave us the voucher for our welcome drinks at the bar, which you'll see later in this video. This is a perk for the core members from silver and above. To my surprise, we also got a little welcome gift, which I thought was a very nice touch. Next is the closet with hangers on the left side, and underneath there's 2 very soft slippers, and in the bag is the hairdryer. On the right there's more storage and also a safe. Next is the bathroom. On the left is the toilet and bidet. Above that is the towel rack with a few towels. Next is the rain shower with shampoo, conditioner, and lotion from Colti Milano. And by the sink there's more amenities like cotton pads and shower cap. And by the desk there's the hot water jug with mugs, and in the drawer underneath are instant coffee and tea bags. Right next to it is a complimentary bottle of water. Click the link on the top right corner for the full hotel video. Finally in Venice! After checking in and getting changed quickly, we started walking to St. Mark's Basilica for our 3:30 p.m. entry, which takes about 25 minutes. Let's be honest, it is hard not to stop in beautiful canals just to take photos, so this could take a little bit longer. Once we got to St. Mark's Square, we had to line up to get inside with our tickets ready. I highly recommend booking your tickets online in advance because they do run out fast. I booked these tickets 2 months in advance just to secure a ticket so we don't miss out. Basilica di San Marco, commonly known as St. Mark's Basilica, is one of Venice's most famous landmarks. Located in the eastern end of St. Mark's Square, it is dedicated to and holds the relics of St. Mark the Evangelist, the patron saint of the city, which is where it gets its name. The basilica is best known for its intricate gold mosaics, ornate domes, and richly decorated interior that reflects Venice's historical wealth and influence. The interior of the domes, the vaults, and the upper walls were slowly covered with gold-ground mosaics depicting saints, prophets, and biblical scenes. Many of these mosaics were later retouched or remade as artistic tastes changed and damaged mosaics had to be replaced. The chancel is enclosed by a Gothic altar screen dated in 1397. It is surmounted by the bronze and silver crucifix, flanked by statues of the Virgin and Saint Mark together with the 12 apostles. Just outside is St. Mark's Campanille. It is the tallest structure in Venice. It is the bell tower of St. Mark's Basilica. Just outside the Basilica, you'll see a lot of people, and by a lot, I really do mean a lot. Right next door is the Doge's Palace. It is a palace built in Venetian Gothic style and one of the main landmarks here in Venice. The palace included government offices, a jail, and a residence of the Doge, the elected authority of the former Republic of Venice. The palace is known for its elegant pink and white marble facade and its contrast between beauty and power. We were getting really hungry, so we went looking for a place to eat. We found Farini. Just walking past, you'll see the amazing fresh pizzas by the window. Farini is a popular casual pizza spot in Venice. There were a lot of people inside, so we took that as a good sign. It's the kind of place you usually stop at while exploring the city, a quick grab of a slice, eat on the go, and keep wandering through the canals and narrow streets. They also do pastries and breakfast, which they serve from 8 a.m. to about lunchtime, some fresh pasta, salads, and of course spritz and cocktails. I was so tempted by the pizzas until I saw the lasagna, so I got a slice of that. And after a quick food stop, I had to get my first gelato of the trip from Suso. I remember that they had one of the best gelatos when I visited Venice years ago, so I made sure to come back here for this one. They have some classic Italian flavors and some new ones. They even have dairy-free options, sorbet and gelato if you prefer. I got the Manet. It is a chocolate hazelnut gelato covered with pistachio cream and salt. This was honestly so good. My first gelato here in Italy again, and I got the same from Suso. On our way back to the hotel, we stopped by the Rialto Bridge one more time to see Venice at night. The crowds had started to thin out, and the whole city felt so much calmer compared to earlier that day. The canals were glowing under the street lights, with reflections shimmering on the water as boats slowly passed underneath. It was such a simple moment, but honestly one of the beautiful views of the day. I think one of the best perks of staying right in Venice is that you're not rushing to catch trains or figure anything out. You just get to slow down, wander, and really admire the city when it's at its most calm and beautiful. At night, after exploring, we went to the lounge bar and used our welcome drinks voucher. We both ordered cocktails, and they also served some snacks on the side. The next morning, we got up early since we booked to go up to Campanille by St. Mark's Square at 9:30 a.m. Good morning, guys, from Venice. We're off to San Marco Square, and it's just before 9 a.m. and it's cold, but the streets are empty. Walking to St. Mark's Square early in the morning is a totally different vibe from the day before. It was so quiet, and the canals are so empty you barely see anyone. When we got to the Campanille, we wait in a queue to get into the elevator to enter. Once you're up there, you get the amazing views of Venice, where you'll get a panoramic views of the city's canals, terracotta rooftops, St. Mark's Square, and the Venetian Lagoon. It's a must visit if you really want to appreciate just how unique Venice looks from above. The Campanile is the bell tower of St. Mark's Basilica. It was initially intended as a watchtower to sight approaching ships and protect the entry to the city. It also served as a landmark to guide Venetian ships safely into harbor. From the top, you'll get a completely different perspective of Venice. You can look down over St. Mark's Basilica and the Doge's Palace, spot the city's many churches and bell towers scattered across the skyline, and admire the little island surrounded by the Venetian Lagoon. It's the perfect place to appreciate just how unique and beautiful Venice really is. Next is another stop at Farini, at a different stop this time because I wanted to try their pizzas. And of course, another stop at Suso for another gelato before we leave Venice. The gelato was so good the night before, I had to come back for it again, and of course, try another flavor too. I ordered the Olympia, a mix of pistachio and hazelnut with a swirl of raspberry jam. It was honestly incredible. The creamy pistachio and hazelnut paired perfectly with the slight tartness of the raspberry, creating the perfect balance of sweet and tangy. If you visit, I definitely recommend giving this flavor a try, and of course the Manet from last night. After crossing over to the other side of the Grand Canal, we continued exploring and eventually made our way to Ponte dell'Accademia. It is one of the only 4 bridges that span the Grand Canal. It is right next to the Galleria dell'Accademia. If you do plan to visit the gallery, please plan ahead. The bridge is built from wood. It connects San Marco and Dorsoduro districts and is famous for its panoramic views over the canal, especially towards the Basilica di Santa Maria della Salute. It is a popular spot for photos and a great place to pause and take in the beauty of Venice. From here, we walk all the way to Basilica di Santa Maria della Salute. It is a Roman Catholic church and a minor basilica. Its magnificent white Baroque dome stands at the entrance of the Grand Canal, making it one of the city's most photographed buildings. In 1630, Venice experienced an unusually devastating outbreak of the plague. As an offering, the Republic of Venice vowed to build and dedicate a church to Our Lady of Health. Just before coming back to our hotel and checking out, we stopped by Bepe Bigoi for a quick lunch stop before catching our train to Milan. They make the pasta fresh right in front of you and serve it in different sauces from carbonara, beef sauce, and cheese to seafood. You can also add chili flakes if you wanted. They also hand out little cups to taste some pasta for free. This was very quick, so if you're wanting an amazing pasta lunch stop, skip this one. But if you're in a rush like us, this is a good idea. And that's our quick stop here in Venice. Also, something good to note that 7 or so minute walk to the train station could be a struggle trying to carry your luggages up and down the bridges and also dodging a lot of tourists. So plan ahead and try to get there early. But I hope this video helps in planning your trip to Venice. Next stop is Milan, so don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.